Hey, what's up? Get ready, because today we're going on a mental trip to a time when Earth didn't belong to humans. Imagine a world where the law of the jungle was enforced by teeth the size of knives and claws bigger than your hand. Forget that romanticized view of dinosaurs. Today, we're going to face the most brutal side of evolution. We're talking about predators that would make any modern animal look like a teddy bear. If you think lions or bears are scary, wait until you see who dominated the top of the food chain millions of years ago. Let's meet the 7 dinosaurs that would turn any walk in the park into a horror movie.
Acrocanthosaurus. Kicking off our list, coming from the early Cretaceous of North America, we have a giant that looked like a bodybuilder.
His name means high-spined lizard. Why? He had projections on his vertebrae that formed a thick muscular ridge on his back. It wasn't a thin sail like the Spinosauruses, but pure muscle. At about 11 meters long and weighing up to 6 tons, he was the terror of the sauropods. His bite wasn't bone-crushing like the T-Rex's, but rather slicing. Imagine being attacked by an animal the size of a bus that uses its mouth like giant scissors to cause hemorrhaging while holding you with strong arms and curved claws. It was a slow and bloody death.
Allosaurus. If the T-Rex is the movie star, the Allosaurus was the lion of the Jurassic. He lived long before the others on this list, in North America and Europe.
He was smaller than the Cretaceous giants, measuring about 8.5 to 9 meters and weighing 2 tons, but he made up for it with pure aggression and numbers. The scariest thing about the Allosaurus is the hatchet theory. His jaw opened extremely wide, almost like a snake's, and he likely used his entire head like an axe, slamming his open mouth against the prey to tear through flesh. Plus, there is evidence that they could attack much larger prey, like the gigantic Diplodocus, in disorganized mobs. Alone, he was bad news. In a group, it was game over. Maposaurus. Now we enter the land of the South American giants. The Maposaurus lived in what is now Argentina and was a cousin of the Giganotosaurus. At over 12 meters and about 5 tons, he was a meat-cutting machine. The detail that chills the blood. They found a graveyard with several individuals of different ages together. This is a strong indication of social behavior. What does that mean? That they likely hunted in coordination to take down the Argentinosaurus, simply the largest land animal that ever existed. To take down a 70-ton titan, the Maposaurus needed to work as a team, ripping chunks off the prey until it collapsed from exhaustion.
Carcharodontosaurus. The name says it all. Shark-toothed lizard. Hailing from North Africa, he rivaled the T-Rex in length, reaching 12 or 13 meters, though he was lighter.
His specialty was speed and slicing. While other predators tried to break the prey's neck, the Carcharodontosaurus had serrated teeth designed to slice soft tissue instantly. He lived in an extremely hostile environment, competing with giant crocodiles and even Spinosaurus. To survive there, he had to be fast and lethal, bite, retreat, and let the prey bleed out. Spinosaurus. Here we have the most bizarre and controversial dinosaur of all. The Spinosaurus, also from North Africa, is currently considered the longest carnivorous dinosaur, potentially reaching 15 meters. But forget the Jurassic Park 3 version, chasing people through the forest.
Current science shows he had a paddle-shaped tail and short legs.
He was a true river monster, a semi-aquatic predator. Imagine a giant crocodile with a sail nearly 2 meters high on its back. Capable of swimming and catching fish the size of cars or dragging dinosaurs from the bank to the bottom. In the water, he was the absolute king. Giganotosaurus, the giant southern lizard, is the pride of Argentine paleontology and the T-Rex's biggest rival in terms of size. At about 13 meters long and weighing up to 8 tons, he was longer than the T-Rex, but slightly less massive. The Giganotosaurus had a huge skull, but a relatively small brain. He didn't need to be a genius. He was brute force and instinct. His jaws were built to cut huge slices of meat. It's terrifying to think that an animal of this size could move with enough agility to hunt the largest creatures to ever walk on dry land.
Tyrannosaurus rex. There's no way around it. The king remains the king. The T-Rex from North America might not have been the longest, but he was undoubtedly the biggest and heaviest theropod, reaching 9 tons of pure muscle mass.
What puts the T-Rex at the top isn't just size, but the technological evolution of his body.
First, the bite. He had the strongest bite of any land animal in history, capable of pulverizing bones, whereas the others just sliced meat.
Second, the senses. He had binocular vision, like ours, a keen sense of smell, and a large brain. He didn't just hunt, he planned, ambushed, and crushed. He is nature's ultimate killing machine. So, could you feel the weight of this list? It's fascinating and a huge relief to know that the only way to meet these titans today is in museums or on the movie screen. If you enjoyed diving into this brutal past, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Now tell me in the comments, if you had a safety button, which of these 7 would you have the guts to see in person for 5 seconds? I'm sticking with the T-Rex.
See you next time.